welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video with gouache. This is the first time that I've ever used gouache and the outcome is not amazing, but I've definitely learned a lot from it. So if you have any tips or tricks on how I could improve my process or how I use it, please let me know down below, or if you've got like a tutorial on how to do it, also post that in the comments below. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So I start by getting all of the gouache that I have. So some of the tubes look a little bit used, which they are. I have used this paint before, but not as gouache. I was under the understanding that gouache was the same as acrylic paint. So this was before I have seen people on YouTube use it and before I have researched it. So I am now understand that it's kind of like a mix between acrylic and watercolor. So I'll be using my Canson acrylic paper. It says you can use it for acrylic paint or gouache or ink, which is awesome. So I thought I'd give this a go. I picked this up on special at my local art shop. And in the image you could see that I decided I was going to draw a girl in sunglasses, and I didn't have a skin color. So I don't know that this was necessarily the best idea to start with, because I thought, oh, it's cool, I'll be able to make a skin color, which did not work. She looked like one of the Simpsons. And then I thought, okay, well, surely it'll just like sort of mix together in the same way that acrylic paint does, and I'll be able to like sort of make the coloring a little bit better, which you can see me trying to do now, which just made it worse. And I was like, nope, that's fine, we'll just make it look like it's supposed to be styled that way. So then I started to go in with a little bit darker and more of a blue tone and try and do the shading, which just failed terribly. So I was like, oh well, we can come back to this because I can layer. This is like partly, you know, you can have it as opaque or transparent paint. So I thought, well, I'll just go back to it. I'll just paint straight over the top of it. So I'll do the hair. So I did the hair, and that wasn't working either. So I was like, okay, we'll go into the glasses. And then it just all looked wrong. She looked like she was, I don't know, having some strange face mask in a day spa somewhere, and it just kept getting worse. So I decided, instead of persisting and wasting my time on this piece of art that wasn't necessarily going to get any better because I wasn't sure how to fix it, I thought, well, let's just go on to a new piece of art. So I then got another piece of paper and thought about the colors that I actually had, and thought about what I could do with those colors to create something a little bit more simple that I could enjoy a little bit more. And I came up with the idea of doing a little dinosaur. So you can see the sketch in the background now, and he is super cute. I was really happy with the way that the sketch came out, and I was all going to put a butterfly on his nose. So I started using the paint in the way that I would usually use acrylic paint, but because I knew that I could use water to thin the paint out a little bit, I was like, okay, let's get creative and do sort of like a gradient. But that made it really hard to sort of keep the same tone or paint consistency. So I found it to be like really blotchy, or there'd be like parts where there wasn't enough paint or part where there was too much paint, and then I try to like add water to smooth it out or thin it out a bit like I did with watercolor, and it just made that area less colored, and I don't know, it wasn't working properly. So I thought I'd go into the background and do that, but again, of course, I had the same problem. I wasn't trying to make that have any sort of gradient or anything. I was just trying to make it purple, and I really struggled in making just the background one solid color. So I think I'm definitely going to practice a little bit more with gouache and maybe watch some tutorials on how to actually use it properly, because as much as this painting is cute and it worked, it didn't work the way that I wanted it to, and it wasn't at a level that I feel I should be at, even though I've never used it before. But yeah, I definitely have a lot to learn from this, so you can't Can't get any better without practicing, so I might get a couple more colours of gouache so I have a little bit of more of a range, or like at least, you know, the primary colours so that I can create more colours, because I think that's where I struggled a little bit, like with the skin tone and whatnot. But yeah, the white went down really well for the eyeballs, so I was happy with that. And yeah, I think with a lot more practice I could definitely get a lot better at it. But let me know what you think, or if you've been watching and you've seen exactly where I went wrong. If you use gouache a lot, please let me know where I went wrong and what I could have been doing differently, because I'm very interested to hear your thoughts and feedback. But yeah, I really hope that you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to hearing what you think. Close to 200 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed and you love watching my videos, please make sure that you press that subscribe button, because as soon as we get to 200 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. A smaller one than last time, but it's still a giveaway of my art, so make sure you do that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. Again, if you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!